Hey guys, Scott with the Davidson Realty team. So, have you guys ever wondered how coffee is roasted? I mean, I know we all drink coffee, right? I drink a ton of it. One of the things I thought was kind of cool is I wanted to come down here, downtown McDonough, to Queen Bee Coffee Company, and I just asked a friend of mine, Zach Zook, who's doing some of the roasting today, to show us how it's roasted. I'm curious to see how it starts from start to finish. So I thought maybe if I'm curious about it, maybe somebody else is curious about it. So I wanted to share this with you, and here's how it goes.
Alright, so I'm going to try to keep all of the crazy science out of it, but the biggest thing is when coffee gets started, it starts down here in green coffee, and so that's how it comes off of what actually comes like pretty much like a bush. So we take that, import it from wherever country it's from, and then we run it through this crazy thing. So you start it out and you drop the coffee in from this funnel, and as it drops, obviously the temperature in the drum drops. And as it raises back up at about 310 degrees, which is only about halfway there, the coffee goes from green to about yellow. That's called the Maillard reaction. We can talk more about that at a later point, but it gets crazy. So that's when the smell starts to change, and that's when it kind of starts to be a little more recognizable as coffee. It keeps rolling, and we kind of taper up the gas until it hits somewhere about in the mid 400s, which is crazy hot, and that's when the coffee starts expanding and the moisture leaves, and it starts to become what you know, and then we get it to try to find the right flavor profile depending on the bean, and drop it when it gets quite warm enough. It starts to smell, honestly, a little bit like popcorn. So that's when you know it's about done, which you wouldn't expect. So that's kind of the process.
So we can see now that the coffee is turning a little more yellow because it's roasting, not as much green.
Alright, so we're coming to the end of it now. We're at 425 degrees, which means we're about to get close to dropping it. So we'll watch all of the beans kind of come out, be lots of steam. It's a beautiful brown color. And then your coffee sits for a while. We bag it and give it to you.
Alright, so Zach said we're about 4 degrees and about 15 seconds from dropping, so watch this. So Zach, what is the idea behind why it's stirring?
It's stirring because we are pulling the heat from the beans actually out, and it's shooting up the chimney here to get it out of this room because it's real sweaty in here, but also to get it out of the beans so it doesn't continue to cook. Like sometimes you'll keep food on a hot plate to keep it kind of cooking as before it goes out to people. It's the same concept. We don't want that to happen, because we've already cooked it what we want. Like mostly, or at least expands. It's kind of, that's what's flaky. Just so you know. It like.
So did you guys know all that? I didn't know all that. I thought it was extremely cool. So Zach's finishing it up. They just dumped into the bin there, and it's stirring so that it can release some of the heat and cool down a little bit, and then they'll bag it and sell it to everybody in McDonough. So I thought that was extremely cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thoroughly actually learned something. I looked at the beans really closely as I showed you a picture, and they're cracked open like popcorn, which releases some of the energy and some of the humidity out of it, the moisture, and it's just a really cool process. So visit Queen Bee down in downtown McDonough. When we sell houses to people and they're asking us where's the cool place to hang out, we tell them come down here, have a cup of coffee, sit on the square, and just watch people. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day. Call me if I can be of any assistance to you. Bye.